So if I were to try to make an effort to contact every police station in every city that I've visited to find out where the approved, or where they consider the approved places to sleep overnight would be, I don't think that I would have very favorable results, because for one, they may not even tell me that they have any places a person could sleep overnight, or could sleep overnight. They might just want to tell me that they have car camping ordinances and leave it at that. You know, go to the next town with your homeless lifestyle. Or they could tell me that they have a spot, and then I go there and it's just a wretched spot next to railroad tracks, next to the highway, in the middle of a very busy, very noisy area, in between semi trucks with all the pollution. Maybe they'll give me one of the worst spots that has the most pollution, that nobody wants to go to, nobody wants to use, and that's what they suggest, because cops are a little narcissistic and they look for that kind of humor when people subjugate themselves to them. They'll give you some really bad advice. And then on top of that, it could be like the cops tell me to go somewhere and they say it's all clear, but it's just one cop, okay? Just one cop who tells me to go to a certain place, and then he doesn't tell, or he or she doesn't tell the other cops, and they don't know, so they harass me. I've had a cop tell me that he was not going to tell night shift that I'll be at this location at some night. They don't communicate that much. Just because you tell one cop or ask one cop doesn't mean that they're all on board. One cop may stay away from one area while it's a sleeping spot for another cop. So, and then you know, the on top of the lack of communication, maybe they all kind of know, but that doesn't mean the rest of the community knows. So I could have some guy who's like, I don't know, I say that they're a red truck driver, or a white truck driver, a white guy, but race might not matter. Just, and there's females too. I could have this safe location, and it might be so safe. Well, I don't know. I don't think cops would want to direct me to their safest locations, because people might want to keep it safe and keep people like me away from there. But that does, you know, somebody from the community will probably want to call me in, and the cops have to check that out. Okay, even if they knew, maybe if it could be even the cop that I talked to, they'll still go through the procedures of saying, oh, we got a complaint, let's check you out. Okay, they have to respond to their calls regardless of what advice they give, because I mean, you're not being given a perfect spot by the cop. You're not given a get out of jail card. Visiting the police station and asking where a good spot to park overnight is not a get out of jail free card. You're not really building a good relationship with the cops. It's neutral from the start if you'd never talk to them, and it remains neutral after if you do talk to them. So I just kind of choose places, any place that looks like it's, It's gonna offer me some privacy and some peace mostly, or maybe a good spot to get out and walk around if it looks like a neat area. But I'm not relying on cops to direct me where to go. What is this, some kind of herd mentality? A nanny state? Is that how people wanna respond to the police harassment? Not me. Okay, I don't respond kindly to that. I learn where cops give me a hard time, and I try to avoid it. I won't be parking here overnight in this park. I know that parks tend to be a problem with overnight parking. I've done a few, had no problems, but it's give and take. I've had one park in Texas that encourages you to park in their park overnight, so it's rare, but that's what they stand on. Side streets are okay, a little busy in some places, so that's just something to look at. Walmart parking lots, maybe hospital, maybe auto repair center, maybe next to apartment complexes where there's a ton of other people parked on the side of the street. Not in neighborhoods. I've kind of learned the hard way, but it depends on the type of neighborhood. But people don't like it when you park in front of their houses. A lot of people don't. They're just there's factors that work in one city that may work in one city but don't work in the next because of just how it's set up, how it's designed. So I'm trying to be very, very cautious and look on Google Maps and look at what looks like it could be good, but it's not always accurate. What I see on Google Maps, sometimes the development is a little behind, but also I don't see fences, I don't see gates on Google Maps, and I just don't know the traffic too. Google Maps isn't great. It just kind of, Google Maps points out that there's this area that looks good, but to be absolutely sure I gotta go there and then read the signs, look at the neighbors or the people who are around the area, but not seek out the police station. That's a lot of work to have to go to the police station. That's extra miles on my car, that's extra time, and the police stations aren't always open on the weekends. So what do I do on the weekend? If I wanted to make this habit of stopping at police stations, they're only open usually the average ones are only open 5 days a week. So it seems ridiculous to me to even try to ask the Walmart manager if it's okay to sleep overnight. They got to make it clear on their signage outside the store. I'm not seeking individuals' permission like they're my nanny, okay? That's just not happening.